I mean, the Gators playing in their second straight New Year's Six bowl game, going for that 11-win season. The recruiting class, number 8 in the country. It is good to be a Gator right now.
Tammy, it's media day here at Daytona International Speedway, which means we get to talk to each and every driver. Now, normally we'd be talking about the race, but today we're talking about the potential rival of President Donald Trump.
Yeah, Sharon, I think familiar is the key word that I took from today. The Florida Gators coming into the season with the same coach, the same quarterback, and Gators fans know over the last few years that has not been a given. Here we go, here's the sideline, We're good, leaping catch. Oh, we're good, it's in. Little bit. All right, oh no, Beckham. Oh, we got it, and here's the diving catch. Oh, for the win. So we got our virtual seat here, but I feel like something's missing. Hey, just because I'm an objective journalist doesn't mean I can't rock one of the best jerseys ever made. Let's go Magic. The experience is definitely a little out of body, but after a while, you start to feel like you're there. When you play with Pops, you better get some cover, because if you reveal yourself, you're gonna get shot. Ah! I'm hit.
There's two kind of players in paintball, the quick and the dead. If you aren't quick, you're dead.
You're 6'11", I am about 5'11". This probably looks like a normal slice in your hands.
That's all right.
Smith goes to work on Achua, who's been a brick wall defensively, and Smith just muscles his way in.
I mean, Tammy, this is what it's all about, right? I mean, the arena right now decked out with white and blue shirts, the Magic warming up here right behind me. Playoff basketball back in Orlando.
Now, the Magic are taking this day by day with Jonathan Isaac, so it'll probably depend on how he feels tomorrow morning. This is just breaking, Tammy. I am literally holding a statement from the Magic in my hands that I just received from CEO Alex Martins. We have a statement from the NBA itself as well. An incredible finish marred by a terrifying crash. The good news, again, Ryan Newman's injuries not life-threatening. And we go now to the hospital where we continue our team coverage with Nicole Griffin joining us from Halifax Health Medical Center in Daytona Beach, where Newman has been treated this evening. Nicole, what are you hearing? What's it been like out there? I've heard that a lot of fans are out there showing their support as well for Ryan Newman.
Do what we do, all right? This is the last, I don't know what you want to call it, pre-game run for the playoffs, all right? It all starts on Tuesday.
The writing's on the walls of the Mount Dora Christian locker room, and so are the pictures.
One team, one goal, one God, selfless trust. Hey, stack it up, let's go.
3, 2, 1. One team, one goal, one God, that's team.
It's senior night for Stephen Hayes' Bulldogs. His team is 24-0 and looking to complete a perfect regular season.
It's honestly, as cheesy as it sounds, been like a movie with like everything, like all the stories and like the background of like the history of like us and the connection of the coaches.
Our next senior is Mr. Jack Webster, escorted by his mother Beth and Brian Hurley, his father Dave, Rhonda Webster, and his brother Trigg.
8 seniors are set to be honored. Everyone's here except one, Nathan Hayes, the coach's son.
Our next senior can't join us tonight, but I would like to read a poem in his honor. In our hearts, we thought of you today, but that is nothing new. We thought about you yesterday and the days before that too. We think of you in silence. We often speak your name. Now all we have are memories and your picture in a frame.
I've dreaded this day in a lot of ways, just because I knew how emotional it would be. You know, me and my son always talked about how we couldn't wait for me to coach him one day, and this was his time.
Nathan loved basketball. His favorite team was the Celtics, which is why this normally blue team is wearing green.
Let's go, Jack. Big Celtics fan, and I mean, if they played at 10 o'clock at night, he'd beg to stay up and watch them and cheer them on.
Jumbo! Hard now! Jumbo! Jumbo!
Nathan loved to cheer. He also loved to help his dad coach.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
He was my manager when he was 8, 9, and 10 years old. And he lived and died by how we played that night. I mean, he cheered on us. If we lost, he cried. We won, he celebrated.
Together in life, together in Nathan's final moments.
was a rainy September night in 2011. Nathan and Steven were driving on this county road in Eustis. That's when they came around the corner and saw a tree lying in the middle of this road.
And luckily I was going slow, hit the tree, got us out of the car, put him on the side where I thought he was the safest, went to turn the car off, and a car came from the other direction and swerved to miss me and hit him. And after that, I don't really remember a whole lot, honestly.
Nathan was 10 then. He'd be a senior now. The team swears they felt his presence.
He kind of guided us throughout, not even just tonight, but this whole season, like the miraculous wins that we barely pulled out.
Attack! Attack! 22!
Hey, we're getting good looks out of our offenses, out of our sets. They'll fall, okay? Trust me, they'll fall this half.
And on this particular night,
Get in there, ball. Come out, come out, come out. Yeah! Yeah!
it was Nathan leading them to 25-0.
I feel like God and Nathan were both just looking down on us, helping us.
I felt like we were playing for something bigger than ourselves, and I think when you do that, I mean, the sky's the limit at that point.
Knock him out!
The Bulldogs turned a 6-point halftime lead into an 80-57 victory.
I'm very proud of y'all. All right, I don't care what anybody says. 25 in a row is not normal. All right, now we got bigger fish to fry. It's one game at a time. But I want y'all to realize how much I love you guys.
Stephen Hayes may have lost a son, but he's gained countless others.
You know, I learned something when everything happened to us, and I'm one that now lets people know how I feel.
Hey, sing it loud, sing it proud. Underneath the whispering pine.
And, you know, very different than probably most situations that you see when these guys leave the gym at night. I tell them I love them, and I mean I love them. But before everything happened, I probably wouldn't have said it, even though I did love them.
May we ever be. Sing, Christine. Here we come to learn of Jesus and his blessed will.